Mr. Priestap, I want to thank you for just how seriously you've taken this and how you've answered the questions this morning in your testimony. I think you hit the nail on the head when you said we need to step back and ask the fundamental question, what do the Russians want? And by outlining that they want to undermine legitimacy in our system, that they want to sow discord, that they want to undermine our free and fair elections, we really have a better lens with which to understand the specifics of what happened in 2016. In your view, were the Russians successful at reaching their goals in their activities in our 2016 elections?
I don't know for certain whether the Russians would consider themselves successful. In many ways, they might argue that because of the time and energy we're spending on this topic, maybe it's distracting us from other things. But on the other hand, exactly what this committee is doing as far as raising awareness of their activities, their aims for their American people, to me, they've done us, in my opinion, they've done the American public a service in that regard. And so I guess I don't know, but I could argue either way.
Yeah. I think the jury's certainly out for the future, but when you look at the amount of discord that was sown and the impact on 2016, I hope that the outcome of what we're doing here is to make sure that in 2018 and 2020 and 2022, that by no metric will they have been successful. Mr. Priestap, you stated very correctly that one of their primary goals was to delegitimize our democracy. Are you familiar with the term unwitting agent?
Yes, I am.
Can you kind of summarize what that is for us?
In an intelligence context, it would be where an intelligence service is trying to advance certain aims, and they reach out to a variety of people, some of which they might try to convince to do certain things, and the people, person or persons they contact might actually carry those out, but for different reasons than the intelligence service had actually wanted them to carry them out. In other words, they do it unwittingly.
By effectively reinforcing the Russian narrative and publicly saying that our system is rigged, did then candidate Trump, now President Trump, become what intelligence officials call an unwitting agent? I don't blame you for not answering that question. We've got about 1:46 left. Can you talk about the relationship between the election penetration that we saw and the coincident Russian use of what Senator Rubio very aptly described of trolls, of bots, of social media, all designed to manipulate the American media cycle, and how those two things fit together?
I'm sorry, to clarify, fit together the intrusions with the...
What's the relationship between what they were doing in our elections from a technical point of view and what they were seeking to do in our media cycle by using trolls and bots and
Sure.
manipulation of the media cycle?
Yeah. I mean, I guess the best way I can describe it is that this was my opinion, a well-planned, well-coordinated, multifaceted attack on our election process and democracy. And well, that might sound complicated a bit. It was actually really straightforward. They want to collect intelligence from a variety of sources in human and cyber means. They want to evaluate that intelligence, and then they might selectively disseminate some of it. They might use others for more strategic discussions. But at the end of the day, it's all about collecting intelligence that would give them some type of advantage over the United States and or attempt to influence things, and then coordinated, well-funded, diverse ways to disseminate things to hopefully influence American opinion.
This was a very sophisticated, highly resourced effort.
Absolutely.
Thank you.